What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. 6 months ago I fitted a set of these bad boys onto my bike and they've been on ever since. So this is my review of the Rockshox Zeb Ultimate 2023. Now over the last 6 months I've ridden this fork in varying terrain, bike parks, natural terrain, even bridleways, and I've been extremely impressed. The fork feels just a little bit better composed than the older version, and it has better small bump sensitivity, which is all down to the new damper system and probably the new air shaft system, combined with a little buttercups, which all in all will give you less fatigue. Tuning this fork is so easy, if I'm being honest with you. You have 4 high speed compression and then you have 14 low speed, your rebound and then your air shaft. Of course, you can custom tune the air spring, the air curve using tokens, and then you have obviously your rebound to suit. The compression side is so easy with just the 4 high speed and the 14 low speed. Every time you actually click them, you can actually feel the difference, which on a lot of forks you can't, so that's a plus of my eyes. Now, just on the damper side, the new damper has a spring-backed IFP rather than a bladder like on the 2.1 version. This actually makes for a better damper system and also a quiet damper system. There's no oil suck that you can hear, only swooshing noises like you could hear in the older version, and it actually makes for a better riding experience when the fork is completely silent. The air shaft seems to be so much easier to set up on this particular fork now compared to the older version. The older version I was running 55 psi and no tokens, and I was still not quite happy, but on these guys I'm running 63 psi and 1 token and it feels absolutely fantastic. Even though I'm running a higher pressure, it feels more supple compared to the old version. Now I don't know whether it's down to, like I say, having the buttercups. I wouldn't say that's it. They just take a little bit of vibration out. It's the new piston design, I think. I think there's a little bit more volume inside there now as well, so that enabled me to add that little token. One of the problems I had with the older fork with the 2.1 damper was the actual low speed compression dial would seize, and it happened a few times on that fork. Luckily so far this one hasn't had that issue at all, so probably got a better sealing system inside of that. Like I say, it's a different cartridge anyway, so it's got to be designed slightly different, but the rebound tends to fill up with a lot of grit and dirt. Twice now I've had to take this out and clean it and put it back in, and it just gets a little tight and gritty and grimy, which is not great. It's not a major problem because it's not getting inside the fork, but it's just annoying. You'd have thought it'd be a little bit better sealed than that, but that's probably my only gripe. Value for money, I think they're pretty damn good compared to a lot of forks that are out there. You take the Fox, Olin's, you know, they're ridiculous prices. I think the cheapest fork underneath this one that performs pretty well is the Mizuki, so the Bomber, but it's not as refined. So value for money wise, even though it's not cheap, it's still pretty good value. I really like this fork and would recommend this fork to anybody who's looking for something that's really burly, that can take the hits. If you're into more just all mounting kind of stuff, then probably the Lyric is a better option, being a little cheaper and a little lighter. But if you are into the enduro or even downhill, you wouldn't go far wrong with this. Like I say, it is, for what you're getting, it's a lot cheaper than a lot of the other brands out there, and I think it probably tops them in performance as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, bye bye for now.